What's up guys, Jordan here, back again with another rebuild video on the 2013 Dodge Charger. As you can see, it's basically done. Last time we got the interior all swapped from the parts car, got the 8.4 touchscreen in there, and then since then I brought it to Dodge, got the screen initialized so everything works, stereo, whatever. Started to fix the holes in the roof from the old cop lights that would have been on the roof. I'm getting it all ready, prepped for paint. We'll go from there. Let's do it. I'll show you where I'm at so far. There's one hole there, and then there's two holes there. There's just a little tiny spot of rust starting there, like a little tiny bit of surface rust where the light bar was probably rubbing on the roof or something like that. So grinded that all down, feathered it out, touch of primer on it, couple of spot primes on there. If you're wondering how I filled those holes without warping it out of the roof, because that would be basically impossible to weld on there. Here's the secret. Oh, you can't see. I'll get a light. So yeah, really, here you go. Look, the secret is panel bonding adhesive. Cut out a couple patch holes, or patch. The ones underneath that metal brace, so you can't see it, but those two you can see what I did. Just made a metal patch, covered it really nicely with panel bonding adhesive, made sure that everything's nice and clean, of course, and then just taped it up there. And actually just, you know, I checked on it and kept pressing on it over a course of like an hour to make sure that it stayed stuck up in the right spot and I didn't get a gap or anything like that. And bada boom, got a nice smooth roof. Once this is painted, you'll never ever be able to tell that this was ever a cop car. Next, I'm going to show you actually just how to put the headliner back in, and then if you need to know how to take it out, you can just reverse the steps, and basically, you know, it's pretty simple, but there is a little bit of a trick to it. You gotta make sure you're prying on the right part of it so you don't actually damage the headliner. And I'll kind of show you where that is. So I'm just in the back seat right now. I'll show you back. The headliner, there's just a clip here on this side and a magnet in the center. And you know, clip peg type deal on that side. But when you're popping those off, you don't want to pry it anywhere except right on the little plastic, like this thing here. If you pry it here, you probably, you know, if you pry it anywhere else besides on that plastic, you're probably going to crack the headliner. So that's just a tip for you. Besides that, back here, everything else is just held up by these two handles, like that, clips, handles, and then these back C-pillar plastic pieces. Then up front, it's the side handles again, and then the window visors. And then in the center, there's more clips, but I never had to take those off because I was just dealing with these holes back here. So, yeah, that's that. Just a quick video on removing the sun visor, because they changed the way this thing is on there. Made it a little trickier than before. Just 2 screws and then a plastic clip. I'll put it back together so you can. So you want to push it kind of down and forward out of the way so you can even access all this. And then it's just 2 screws that are hex, or not hex, Torx, sorry. cover, it's pretty dark. So there it is, back on. 2 torque, I don't know, 10 or something, they're small ones. So and then this plastic piece, I was confused at first because I never seen the one that was 1 piece. Normally it's maybe 2 pieces and you pop one little thing off and then it shows the screws or whatever. That one was a little more tricky to get off.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Yeah, look at that brilliant black pearl. Got that pearl. Just finishing doing these last little bits of untaping here, making sure our line comes out nice and clean. Yeah, look at that. Nice and clean. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Check it out. Ooh, yeah, boy. Looking awesome. Just about to install this spoiler. Got it all marked and everything. Just about to drill it. Let's do it. Done this a few times, it still makes me nervous. And here goes nothing. Double down on that Loctite. There's a lock washer on there, and I'm putting some blue stuff. Well, there it is. Basically done. Looking sick as something. Sick AF.